Hello everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video. I'm actually playing in the white Dina Wakley 6-inch square journal. It's got really beautiful watercolour paper in, and this is a page that had some leftover paint on it, and actually it is gloss sprays that I'd mixed with some white acrylic paint. If it's not something you've tried doing, you should do it because it does create some really beautiful colours. And I have a feeling that the colours I'd used here were Rouge, Tangelo and Sage. They were some of the new ones that had come out. This is the stamp set called Make Things Happen. This was also one of Dina's more recent stamp sets. Not the most recent, but one of the more recent ones. So then I've cut out some of the little series of 3 faces in a line, and I'm sticking these in using white acrylic paint. They will dry in place, and the reason I'm doing them with the white paint is because it just means you can still see them a little bit, but they're just kind of in the background, so works really well. I kind of like the fact that they're just like almost like a ghostly image really, so it's adding that little bit of interest into the background of the journal page without them being completely overpowering. These little 3 images they are so cute. So I'm just sticking those going across the page, kind of gradually working their way up the page as well, and like I say, putting them in place using this white acrylic paint. And then I'm working my way across the other page on the right hand side, using the same thing, so the white acrylic paint with these stamped images. I'm just going to get them all the way to the other side. So this is kind of like just adding that collage paper into the background, so you've got a little bit of interest there, and some of it you might see and some of it you might not. So this is the stencil, I think it's lattice, and I'm using rouge here through the stencil. I'm just going to start building up the layers on the page. And then I'm just taking a print of the stencil as well on a piece of printer paper. This is Tangelo, and I think this is the fence stencil. Again, you can see I'm just taking a print off the stencil. It's amazing the prints that come off with the gloss sprays on the stencils. And then I'm just using sage. I'm just doing some what Dina calls pocks, just some splatters of those two. Next I'm using the face image from that stamp set Make Things Happen, sticking that in place using some matte gel medium. Sorry, what happened to my voice there? This is stamped with black archival ink onto the collage tissue paper that Dina now sells in a large pack, which is fantastic. So then I'm using Dina's scribble sticks, and I'm just putting a bit of colour onto the face. I'm doing this by wetting my brush and just rubbing it onto the end, and you can see it picks up the pigment off the stick, and then I can add that onto my image. So then I'm just building up the colours on the image as well. So I've gone in with the cheddar on the bottom of the body, so the top part of the body, with some little rosy cheeks, and a really nice fuchsia for the hair. And then I went a bit crazy and did some kind of leopard print spots on the top. Once I'd done it, I thought, oh my days, why on earth did I do that? But it's okay, it doesn't matter. I shall leave it alone. And then just adding the whites into the eyes. The first attempt made her look a little bit wired, so rubbed it away with my finger and went back in again. I'm just adding a couple of highlights to the face as well, some areas, and just smudging that with my finger. There you go. See, I decided I didn't like that top. It was a bit wishy-washy and a bit strange, so I went over it and painted using the gloss sprays. These are also some pieces of collage paper from Dina Wakley from one of her sets. I think it's from one of the Growing Things sets, so these add another nice element onto the page too. These will be stuck down using some gel medium. And you can see that I've added 3 areas of those. So next I've done a bit of mark making with a black Posca pen. I've done some kind of dashes, and the white pen I've done some dots as well. If you've watched me before, you know that I often use dots on my journal pages. It's just almost like a bit of a ritual that has to happen. And then I'm just doing some freehand writing onto the page, just to get some text onto there. And giving it a quick dry. And then just going back in and adding a bit more depth and thickness to some areas of the letters. And that is pretty much it for this page. So a page that started off with loads of colour in the background already, and I kind of took my inspiration from that and built it up from there. So lots of layers again. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again soon.